We love hip hop.
One thing that I don't feel like we covered enough is the whole YSL thing, aka YSL. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we agree at this point that a lot of these niggas who try to be like, yo, gang, you know what I'm saying? Take it to trial, fuck the judge, I'll never tell, snitches get stitches. Y'all niggas is kind of liars. Y'all niggas snitch a lot. I would say in 2022, 50%, if not 70% of niggas on the street will snitch out their gang. Can we do a poll? Can we get a poll going on? Let's see. Let's see. Will YSL all snitch on each other? Or all snitch on Thug? Will YSL members all snitch on Thug? And I know there's the one guy who's like, I'm going to take it to trial. Okay, that's fine. On Thugger. I'm going to put him 2 times. Thugga. Here we go. Bow. Why is fucking tell, bro? And y'all make sure to hit that like button, yo. You know what I'm saying? Will YSL members all snitch on Thugger? Let's see what's going on with this YSL shit. I'm going to try to pull up some shit here. YSL trial. YSL. Okay, let me pull this up on the screen here. Old John Crow says, yes. You had to put no thought into that one right there. Yes, immediately. Well, fuck, man. Gunna, he's already like, listen, man. Them niggas is a gang, bruh. I try to tell him not to do it. Yes, ma'am. I know they're a gang. I know I was with them. Them bad gangsters. Hold on, I'm just going to pull this up on the screen here. Just so we can all go through this together. These ratting ass niggas. Listen, I'll tell y'all one thing. I feel that this right here is going to make it way easier for the rest of y'all snitching ass niggas to feel better about yourselves in 2023. Because at least you've seen that there are, because like, I feel like niggas in the hood or niggas who've been to jail already know this, right? But I feel like there's a percentage of you guys who watch from the suburbs or from the sidewalk who think that all these super tough gangsters are all standing tall, 100 toes down, never snitch on the gang for life. But y'all niggas tell. And this is the perfect example. So your favorite rappers, because everybody wants to shit on 6ix9ine. Oh, look at that telling ass nigga. Yo, your brethren tells, bro. Shut up. Why you mad at 6ix9ine? A nigga in your crew is a snitch too. The fuck? But niggas, they were able to only look at the one person. But now you got a whole crew of all your favorite rappers, because niggas wasn't really jacking 6ix9ine like that, right? So now you got a whole crew of all your favorite guys. So you could be just like them. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is wearing skinny jeans. You wore skinny jeans too. Niggas is snitching. Now you can snitch too, freely. Snitch gang.
Okay, anybody else? Any other administrative announcements from the defense? Any of the defense attorneys? Okay.
That's them, that Purple City Snitch gang.
State, I'm going to, it is the court's direction that, given that we are going to trial next Wednesday, to sever the following individuals. Mr. Bradford, who was just arraigned and has no counsel. Mr. Fleetwood has no counsel. Mr. Garlington has no counsel.
What the fuck? How are these niggas have no counsel? They're going to trial next week, bro. Get your shit together.
And Mr. McMillan has no counsel. So those four individuals I'm going to sever for purposes of trial. They'll have to be tried another time. I am
Womp, womp, womp.
I'm going to work with Mr. Hoover and as well as Ms. Bernard to see if they can't get them lawyers. But we've been attempting to get lawyers for a number of them for several months. So
the nigga's been locked up for almost a year. You can't get a lawyer yet. You ain't trying to get no lawyer.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to probably sever those. Any other issue? Any other discussion about any one of those individuals? Bradford, Fleetwood, Garlington, or McMillan? McMillan, I should say.
And Your Honor, obviously we have two that are still outstanding.
And those are?
Mr. Cobb and Mr. Winfrey.
Mr. who? I'm sorry?
Justin Cobb.
Cobb?
Yes, Your Honor, and Jimmy Winfrey.
All right. Winfrey, Cobb and Winfrey, I'll sever those two as well, since they have not been amenable to justice as of yet.
And Your Honor,
so that would be.
Salute the baller B. Happy New Year. I don't know why it's just pausing. Hold on. Let's give it a refresh. What's our time here? 7:11. Did the premiere start yet? I think the premiere already started. We might have to jump to the premiere. Nah, 20 more minutes. I got a whole recap of all the best top six music videos of 2020. The number ones, only the number ones of 2022. It's like a fucking hour and a half though. I don't know if we're gonna run the whole shit. I want to see some niggas snitching. Hold on. I'm gonna type in YSL telling. I'm sure we're gonna find something in there. Telling. Fucking tattletale ass niggas.
She has not put that on record for purposes of.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take off my VPN. Quick fast. That'll help my case right now. This is what's fucking up my life. Jesus Christ. What is going on with my internet right now? Just give me a quick second. And I'm going to answer this poll that's going on in here at the same time. So the poll, will YSL members all snitch on Thugger Thugger? Right now, there's 8 votes in here. 88% says yes. And there's 12% that says no. They're going to stand tall. They're going to hold it down for the team. They're not on the snitch gang thing. Why the hell is this doing this freezing bullshit? Hold on, let me just refresh it quick fast.
She has not put that on record for purposes of posterities, but she's ready to do that this time, okay?
Fuck this. I'm going to put it up on Firefox. You guys are playing games with me. You're playing games. Not today. Not on New Year's Eve, mofos. We're going to get it right. I'm going to pull this up on Firefox. We're going to do this shit proper like. This guy's playing some stupid games. They don't want us to be looking at YSL telling. I see how it is. It's okay. It's fine. We're going to look at you niggas talking some shit. Give me a second here. Let me pull up the history here. We're going to change this. Try to play with technical Rick in this bitch. This one here? No. It is probably... There we go. This is it. This is it. Found it, gang. Let's fucking get it, man. Let us get it. I found it. I'm gonna watch this shit proper like. And Happy New Year to all the people out there who are tuning into the stream here. There's going to be a video dropping in about the next 30 minutes, so look out for that. What am I looking at here? Today's history, YSL gang members. There we go. Wow.
Of posterities, but she's ready to do that this time, okay?
We're ready, Michael.
These are the only ones that stood tall.
Ready, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am, go right ahead.
Your Honor, as it relates to Mr. Tinker, I've been buying incarceration.
Get to the good shit, bitch.
File a recidivist notice on December 9th of this year. If Mr. Mender was found guilty of all the counts in the indictment, he'd be looking at a maximum exposure of 50 years to serve in prison.
Wow!
And now, could you explain the difference, I think, for Ms. I'm sure that Ms. Fagan has probably explained that to her client, but can you tell Mr., for the benefit of the record and for Mr. Mender's benefit, what potentially may happen if he were to be convicted of any of these particular counts? Like what would, under A or C?
Yes, if he's convicted of any of the counts, as an A and C recidivist, Mr. Mender, you would have to get the maximum amount on for that charge, and then whatever time the court gives you, which if it was to be the maximum, you have to spend every day door to door, which means you have to spend every day in custody.
He had no good time.
No.
It's a to-the-door sentence.
Yeah.
So he would get no dead time.
Yes, he would get any credit for a time served.
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
But anything else would be a full sentence door to door.
Okay. You get credit for time served.
So his max is 50 years?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yowzer!
What's the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor. The state's offer for Mr. Mender as to count one is 16 years to serve 1 year, committed to time served, with a balance of 15 years on probation. The state
15 years is still a fucking stretch.
terminated upon successful completion of the first 10 years of this sentence, provided that he violated no provisions of the agreement or no special conditions of the agreement, and that he violates no law of the state of Georgia. As to count 44, the state's recommendation is 5 years to serve 1 year, commuted to time served, with a balance.
What about this guy here? Hold on.
Probation.
He's still tall.
Good afternoon, counsel. Answer questions here on the record. Go right ahead.
Thank you. May I take off my mask?
You can, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Your Honor, the state is unaware of any outstanding warrants related to these charges. Ms. Gladden, are you aware of any outstanding warrants as it relates to these charges? And as related to this case when accurate?
Yeah.
You acknowledge that you've been accused of and arrested for robbing women?
Yes.
You acknowledge
Yes.
that you are the same person referred to as Tick in the song by Young Thug entitled You. In the verse, she getting robbed by Tick.
Yes.
Yes.
You also acknowledge that on February 4th, 2021, you participated in a group chat with fellow YSL founder Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, and YSL associates Wooney Lee, aka Slime Life Shorty, wherein Jeffrey Williams stated, YSL rule the world, kid. Y'all just start bringing me the money. Man, y'all stop playing with me. Do you acknowledge that?
Yes.
Do you acknowledge that on May 13, 2021,
Yes.
you participated in another group chat with fellow YSL founder Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, and YSL associates Martinez Arnold, Miles Farley, Quantavious Greer, Antonio Sumlin, Rooney Lee, where Jeffrey Williams asked, y'all ain't beat him up or shot him yet? Then states, y'all getting soft.
Yes.
Do you acknowledge that the gas
Yes.
station at 151 Cleveland Avenue is a location where YSL associates sell drugs?
Yes.
That also, the gas station at 221 Cleveland Avenue is a location where YSL associates sell drugs.
Yes.
They're ass. That's a drag snitching. It's not even dry snitching. They're drag snitching. You can drag the snitch out of you, bro. Yes. Are you gonna tell about every fucking thing we ask you about? Yes. Is he a fucking gang member making you do mean things? Yes.
And also, do you acknowledge that you cannot truthfully assert that anyone charged in this indictment is not guilty of the crimes as alleged in this indictment, and you will not make any attempt at trial, prior to trial, or after trial to exonerate or exculpate anyone charged in this indictment of the crimes alleged in this indictment, nor will you claim that anyone on this indictment is not guilty of the crimes as charged in this indictment?
Yes.
Yes.
You also acknowledge that if you violate the plea agreement, the district attorney can and will use a statement during any judicial proceeding.
Oh
You
yes,
also
man.
understand and acknowledge that if you violate any portion of this plea
Whatever you want, whatever you like, I could do whatever you like.
agreement before, during, or after the initial trial of this case,
Just let me out.
you are subject to having the entirety of your sentence revoked.
I need the lien. Just let me out of this fucking jail cell. They triple the price out in here. Can you hurry up with these questions? Yes, 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 for every other thing you ask.
And you could be sentenced to prison.
Yes.
Do you also understand if you violate any terms of this plea agreement, it will result in your sentence being revoked, and the district attorney will recommend that you serve up to the maximum sentence allowed by law in the Georgia Department of Corrections?
Yes.
I ain't never heard so many yeses in my goddamn life. This nigga's like at a yes convention. This guy's the fucking yes man of the year. Holy fucking... Say no to something, niggas. Just say no to one thing.
Do you also understand fully that if prior to the conclusion of the initial trial of this case, that you fail or refuse to testify to any fact that you now acknowledge in
You
this plea
failed the
agreement,
gang.
such failure or refusal constitutes a violation of this plea agreement, and you will be subject to being sentenced to serve the remainder of your sentence confined within the Georgia Department of Corrections?
Yes.
Do you also acknowledge that no promises, agreements, or conditions have been made other than those set forth in this document, and none will be entered into unless memorialized in writing and signed by all parties?
Yes.
And did you, along with your attorney, sign this document and dated today's date, December 29, 2022?
Yes.
Yes. I did it all. I did it my way. He's going home. He's going home.
Do you understand that this plea may be used to enhance sentencing on other convictions
Hold on.
in this jurisdiction as well as in other jurisdictions, including the federal courts?
Yes.
Do you understand if you are currently on probation or parole, your probation or parole may be revoked based on your entering a guilty plea today?
What on it?
Law, they have to say that you're probation.
Why that ain't in the paper though?
Yo, what's going on? What the fuck is going on?
Voicing rights. That's just.
I ain't read it. Can you repeat that?
Sure. I'm letting you know your rights. That's not something that's going to, I can't tell you that's something that's not going to happen. That's not something that we're asking for the court to do. But that's something that's a right that I have to read to you.
All right.
All right?
The Constitution rights. Yes. Sorry.
So I'm reading your rights now. I'm going back.
Look at this nigga face. That's the face of a teller.
To reading your rights that you're giving.
That nigga's been telling since he's been in the playground. That nigga told on his cousin when he took too many Oreos out of the fucking jar. He was like, it was Ray Ray. It was Ray Ray who took the last Oreo, Mom. I told him not to do it. Well, what was the rest of us gonna eat? You fucking telling ass nigga.
Up by entering into a plea. Do you understand that if you are currently on probation or parole, your probation
Young Thug made me do it.
or parole may be revoked based on your entering a guilty plea today?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you are placed on probation of any kind, you cannot violate any criminal laws of any governmental unit or any special...
Look at the fucking person who's talking to you, nigga. You snitching now, right? You part of the gang, right? That's what you wanted, right? You wanted to spin the block, right? Look at the motherfucker who's giving you your freedom, you bitch.
conditions of probation without being subject to revocation for the balance of the sentence.
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Still ain't looking at her yet. Still can't look at her. Gonna give you all that freedom after you do all that snitching, but you can't even look her in the eye. You disgusting piece of dirt. Lamar Lashley, what up? Get'em's Maine, what up? Happy New Year, yo. Let's watch this nigga tell. What's his name? 8? How many times he said, that's name.
You are not allowed to possess or use a firearm while on probation.
Of course not.
Do you understand that if you are not a United States citizen, a guilty plea conviction will affect your immigration status and will result in deportation?
Yes.
Road to Success says, don't ignore the red flags in romantic relationships or friendships. Wise words, sir.
Do you understand?
Look at her.
Excuse me. Do you understand that there may be other adverse or unfavorable consequences as a result of this guilty plea conviction, just as there would be from a conviction following a trial?
Yes.
For example, your guilty plea may affect your right to vote, your right to hold public office,
Look
your
at
right to serve on
her.
a jury, your right to obtain a passport, your right to receive, possess, or transport a firearm, or the ability to obtain employment. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty to a felony, if you use, receive...
This nigga knows he's on court TV. Smile. Smile and say yes to the camera, nigga.
Possess or transport a firearm or use a firearm in a crime, you will be guilty of a felony which may carry a sentence of 1 to 15 years.
Yes.
Do you understand that
Yes.
you waive any and all defenses, including any mental health defenses, by entering a plea of guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand if you went to trial that you have the right to a trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and confront witnesses called to testify against you, and the right to testify or to remain silent
And to testify.
and not incriminate yourself?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Replay that part again.
Or transport a firearm or use a firearm in a crime, you will be guilty of a felony which may carry a sentence of 1 to 15 years.
Yes.
Do you understand that you waive any and all defenses, including any mental health defenses, by entering a plea of guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand if you went to trial that you have the right to a trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and confront witnesses called to testify against you, and the right to testify or to remain silent and not incriminate yourself?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Oh, that might save him a little bit right there.
Understand that by pleading guilty, you are giving up the following rights. And after each right, I'm going to ask you to say yes or no if you understand, okay?
Let's go.
You understand that you're giving up the right to a trial by jury.
Yes.
The right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself.
Yes.
The right to confront witnesses against you.
Yes.
The right to assistance of counsel hired by you or to court-appointed counsel if you cannot afford an attorney at a trial of your case.
Yes.
The right to the presumption of innocence.
Yes.
The right to testify on your own behalf and to present other evidence.
Yes.
The right to subpoena witnesses and compel the production of evidence.
Yes.
The right
He's better than 6ix9ine.
to have the charges against you proved beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes.
The right to appeal if convicted of these charges after a trial.
Yes.
Has
Y'all need to stop talking about 6ix9ine. Hey, anyway, that's all I got. He said we'll be here till like tomorrow with this nigga saying yes to the amount of things. Just keep on saying yes until you get out of jail, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not to say we're gonna apologize to 6ix9ine or anything. Like fuck 6ix9ine too. Fuck both of them. But we're not. He's not the only snitch running around in this hip hop game. You know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine, Gunna, this dude. Watch every YSL member. They all can get together and make a whole posse cut of snitches. Trust me, it'll be amazing. We liked their music before, right? So what's gonna change? Why you ain't gonna like their music now? Cause they snitched? Huh? They different now? The bars don't slap no more? Y'all don't believe them?
We love hip hop.